Dwarf birch is a small birch that survives in some of the coldest regions of the northern hemisphere. Instead of growing into a tall tree, it often stays close to the ground, where winter snow can protect its branches from freezing winds. Its tiny leaves and low-growing form help reduce water loss and exposure to extreme cold. During the short Arctic summer, it grows quickly enough to take advantage of the brief period of warmth and sunlight. This remarkable ability to survive close to the frozen ground makes dwarf birch a characteristic plant of tundra landscapes. Arctic willow is one of the northernmost woody plants on Earth. It grows across Arctic and subarctic regions, often hugging the ground rather than forming a conventional tree. Its low, spreading branches are protected by snow during winter, while its small leaves help it survive the cold and windy environment. When temperatures finally rise, the plant takes advantage of the short growing season to produce new leaves and flowers. Its ability to remain alive beneath harsh snow and ice for months makes it a remarkable survivor of extreme climates. Mountain Avens is a low-growing flowering plant found across Arctic and alpine regions of the northern hemisphere. It forms dense mats close to the ground, where its leaves and stems are protected from powerful winds and freezing temperatures. Its white flowers open during the brief summer season and can spread across rocky tundra like small patches of snow. The plant grows slowly but can live for many years in difficult environments. Its compact structure and cold tolerance allow it to survive where taller plants would struggle, making it an important part of northern tundra ecosystems. Dryas is a group of low-growing plants strongly associated with cold Arctic and alpine environments. These plants became especially important in the geological record because their pollen and remains help scientists reconstruct ancient climates. Dryas species form creeping mats and produce small white flowers during the short growing season. Their leaves are adapted to cold conditions and often remain close to the ground, where they are protected from harsh winds. During the Ice Age, plants related to Dryas became widespread across parts of Europe and North America. Their presence in ancient sediments provides scientists with clues about periods when temperatures suddenly became much colder. Scots Pine is a hardy conifer that survived the repeated cold and dry conditions of the Ice Age across large parts of Europe and northern Asia. Its needle-like leaves and thick bark help it tolerate freezing temperatures, strong winds, and poor soils. During colder periods, populations expanded into areas that are now much farther north than their modern range. The species can also recover from harsh conditions because its seeds are spread efficiently and young trees can establish quickly when conditions improve. Today, Scots Pine remains one of the most widespread northern European trees, carrying traits that helped its ancestors survive dramatic changes in climate. European larch is a cold-hardy conifer native to the mountains of Central and Eastern Europe. Unlike most conifers, it sheds its needles every autumn, allowing it to avoid the damaging effects of freezing temperatures and winter water loss. During the Ice Age, larch and related cold-adapted conifers were able to persist in harsh northern environments and later expand as glacier retreated. Its flexible branches and durable wood help it withstand heavy snow, while its roots can survive in rocky, nutrient-poor mountain soils. Today, European larch remains strongly associated with cold mountain landscapes, showing how plants adapted to severe climates can endure major environmental changes. Silver birch is a cold-tolerant tree that became widespread across northern Europe and Asia as Ice Age glacier retreated. Its pale, papery bark reflects sunlight and helps protect the trunk, while its small leaves allow it to grow during relatively short summers. Birch seeds are extremely light and can travel long distances on the wind, helping the species quickly colonize newly exposed ground after ice disappeared. It can grow on poor soils and disturbed landscapes where many larger trees struggle. This ability to spread rapidly and tolerate cold helped silver birch become one of the important pioneer trees of post-Ice Age forests. Juniper is a hardy evergreen that can survive freezing temperatures, strong winds, and dry, rocky ground. During colder periods of the Ice Age, juniper species were able to persist in open landscapes where forests had disappeared. Its narrow, scale-like or needle-like foliage reduces moisture loss, while its low-growing forms can remain protected beneath snow. Juniper also produces berry-like cones containing seeds that are dispersed by birds and other animals. Because it can survive in exposed places with very little soil, juniper often becomes one of the first woody plants to establish itself after harsh conditions begin to improve. Arctic crowberry is a low-growing evergreen shrub found across northern tundra regions. Its small, needle-like leaves help reduce water loss, while its creeping growth keeps the plant close to the ground and sheltered from freezing winds. During the short summer, it produces small flowers followed by dark berries that can provide food for Arctic wildlife. The species is remarkably tolerant of cold, acidic soils and long winters. Plants like Arctic crowberry were well suited to the open, treeless landscapes that covered huge areas during the Ice Age. Cloudberry is a low-growing Arctic and subarctic plant famous for its golden-orange berries. It spreads through underground stems and can survive beneath snow during long, freezing winters. Its leaves emerge quickly during the brief summer, allowing the plant to complete much of its growth in a short period. The berries are rich in nutrients and become an important seasonal food for birds, mammals, and people living in northern regions. Cloudberry's ability to survive in cold, wet, nutrient-poor soils makes it particularly well adapted to northern landscapes. Common yew is an exceptionally hardy evergreen tree found across Europe and parts of Western Asia. Its dark green foliage remains present through winter, while its thick trunk and slow growth allow it to persist for centuries. Although it is not an exclusively Ice Age plant, yew survived major climatic changes and recolonized parts of Europe as glacier retreated. Its ability to tolerate shade is unusual among many long-lived trees, allowing it to survive beneath established forests. Ancient yew still standing today demonstrate how remarkably persistent this species can be through changing environments. Siberian larch is one of the world's most cold-tolerant trees, growing across vast areas of northern Eurasia. It can survive extremely low winter temperatures and endure permanently frozen ground in parts of its range. Unlike evergreen conifers, it drops its needles before winter, reducing water loss and protecting the tree from freezing conditions. Its roots and growth cycle are adapted to short summers, allowing it to take advantage of a brief warm season. During and after Ice Age periods, larch forests were able to occupy enormous areas of cold northern landscapes, making this tree a powerful example of survival in extreme climates.